We already saw Pool A little bit, right? You can see here, Pool B, you got Anakin, Ty, JoeCrush, and GenghisDon, 4 killers here. And, you know, interestingly enough, you got 2 players that I think more are known for the online play with Ty and JoeCrush. GenghisDon actually made it here pretty much strictly through Atlanta locals. You know,
wow.
A lot of 404 esports. Shout outs to the Atlanta boys down there doing it big. And GenghisDon definitely showcased, you know, a lot of work down there and obviously made a big upset in the qualifiers here to make it to top 8. And here he is with Anakin, with Ty, with JoeCrush. So a lot of big killers here.
Yeah, and, you know, Anakin, one of the usual suspects when it comes to the Tekken World Tour. You know, he's been one of the most consistent, along with Joey Fury, who ended up winning Group A. So it's nice to see, you know, some consistent players from the many years that we've had Tekken World Tour. But, man, Rickster, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. I'm excited for this Tekken action. Man, I'm looking at this, man, and I just cannot predict, because Pool A was such, you know, up in the air, right? Every time I asked anyone, who do you think's going to win? No one knew.
Yeah, everyone was named, except for maybe Avery, but everyone was named
yeah,
about winning that.
I thought Avery had a good chance to make it out.
He did.
Honestly.
You know, he could have. There were some moments, especially early on, where he got the momentum, but he just couldn't do it. These players are that good.
That's how this tournament is, though, man. Yeah. And that's the reason why this pool here, too, is also very interesting. You know, Ty versus JoeCrush, Anakin, GenghisDon, all these great players here.
Yeah, I don't even think it's clear-cut. Even though many people might have it as a favorite for Anakin to win this group, but, you know, JoeCrush has beat Anakin in the past. Yeah. It's very possible that he can do so again. Only 2 players will make it out. Only 2 players. Anyways, we're going to look at some of the competitors that are going to be coming up as we have our matchups. First up is going to be Ty. Ty ended up getting 4th overall in the region, hailing out of Philadelphia. Of course, Bryan Fury player. He's one of those guys that likes to taunt and do things and make things happen. He started with tag 1, which is a surprise to me. That's awesome. Of course, like many players.
He forgot to put 2 at the end of that. That's all it is.
Maybe he did. But he also is influenced by Knee, which is not a surprise.
I mean, that probably was the answer for a lot of people. Not for JoeCrush, though. Ramin, definitely the player. He influenced one of the players from Texas. JoeCrush, a Texas player, you know, and Texas has had a pretty long history throughout the Tekken scene. So I'm glad to see Texas show up again. JoeCrush, obviously one of the better players from Texas nowadays. Geese, Jack, and the main characters he's been using. Has a lot of other characters, too, but this one right here, we've seen this a lot, quite a lot during the ICFC season. You know, these 2 have been playing tons online. Offline as well. They've been teamed up. They teamed up with Arslan, you know, so, and their teammates, you know.
I was there at the Red Bull Battlegrounds event in the Twin Cities.
Yeah.
I was there. I saw these guys able to really compete and do well. And Ty, again, one of those players that's so good with not just Bryan Fury, but also with Marduk, and you can definitely use those characters to compete at the highest levels. So I'm excited to see who's going to make it out of this group stage, because I think it's going to be another bloodbath.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, both players have multiple characters, so I think we're going to already have maybe like a blind pick option here. Who knows, right? Because there could be a lot of counter
I would love to see people call that out, like respect the blind pick. Let's see.
I don't mind.
Let's see how calculated and how devious you guys can both be. Screw settling it in the game, man. You gotta play the game before the game.
But it's funny too, because some players are just like, well, you know, some people don't believe in blind picks. There's some players that are like, I'm just gonna play my character. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
let it happen.
That's true, but this is, again, only comes up when people have multiple characters, and in this, like I think out of everybody here, Anakin is probably going to be picking Jack for sure.
He's the only one we can feel confident in.
Yes.
Even maybe GenghisDon being the Katarina main here.
Yep.
But
maybe
other than that, these 2 players definitely have, you know, multiple choices. Man, I'm excited to see though, because I think we're going to see probably Bryan from Ty.
Yeah. And if you guys are unfamiliar with the format, this is the group stage. So each player is going to be playing against each other once.
Yes.
We total up the points on win-loss ratio in terms of games. And then from there, we get the winningest player, and they will qualify out of the winner side out into the winner side of the top 4 later on today. Second place will get into the loser side. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Yeah,
and every match in this basically counts. So winning 2-1 is not as good as winning 2-0, which is definitely odd for, you know, players that are used to the double elimination format, where 2-1 and 2-0, same thing. You advance.
You just take the dub, but this time you got to take the dub as convincingly as you can. We are in the open stage. It is going to be Geese Howard going up against Marduk.
Yeah, the interesting character here from Ty, going for the Marduk instead of the Bryan. But obviously Joe going with the Geese instead of the Jack, so big start here for both players. And infinite stage too, probably, I don't know. Good for both players.
Yep. Nice. Goes for the big grab early on. Nice break there from JoeCrush.
Yeah, you're going to need those breaks, especially
against Ty. The forward one.
He messed up the running one yet again. The forward one, that's definitely a big issue with Geese. If you try to do a jab and you get forward one, you're stuck.
Yeah, you are definitely stuck, and it's super punishable, so you have to at least make sure you cancel it into something if you can.
Yeah, and you have to be on point knowing that you messed up.
Yep.
Joe staying solid. Wow.
Oh, got him with the tricks. Goes for the low, gets the ground throw, guaranteed afterwards.
Ooh, back three, but nothing follow up. All right, calls up there. Spends the meter immediately.
Oh, thanks for spending it. You want to build meter on this.
That's definitely the best way to win the round when you get Geese to spend their meter. Now, no meter here for Geese, but can still build it up. A lot of running ones from JoeCrush, though. Oh, nice jab from Ty to float him out. No, drop the combo, though.
This is big. And again, right now, Ty looking to continue. He does have the life lead again.
Oh, that
was a throw break push. Some people have good 1+2 throw break moves. Some people don't. Some people are stuck.
1+2 is not terrible, but if you're not in range, you can definitely get whip punish. But oh, no throw break from Joe.
This is gonna hurt. The follow up.
Unskilled too. Yet the unskilled ender does a ton of damage. And Ty 2 rounds to 0 against Joe. Big lead. Joe's gonna have 1 meter to mess with in this round.
Yeah, 1 opportunity, 1 chance. One of the things I'd like to see more from Joe is his ability to use standing 2 or kind of interrupting 2 to build into huge damage.
Yeah, but
I think, obviously that's where most of Geese's big damage comes out of, is when he has that meter and he's able to cancel. Man, look at this damage here. 1 hit could do it. Oh, into the mid. Kick you in the chest.
3-0 for Ty, and that was one of those things where you saw Joe not able to use that meter for damage. A lot of the meter was just spent to keep moves safe. He didn't even get to spend his other meter in that round too, so as a Geese player, you kind of want to spend that meter to ensure that you get damage or at least keep yourself safe, but wasn't able to do that there. So Joe looking at the character select screen. It's going to be a big choice here. Obviously not going to character either, so sticking with the Geese here, even though it was a 3-0. Believes in the character, but the stage is a big choice here, and goes for the violence system, keeps it small.
I like it. I guess I respect it.
It's not terrible. Obviously, if you're a Geese, you're gonna want big stages because you can get crazy amounts of damage here. But
the thing is with Geese is you're gonna get damage no matter what, as long as you have meter or rage, meter or rage. Anyways, gonna go back into this. That's kind of hard to bounce back from. I mean, 3 rounds straight. Sometimes you got to think things through, reset things back into your original plan. Let's see if it works out. Let's see what JoeCrush is able to do. Is he adjusts here?
Sometimes so you get 3-0, maybe sometimes you just think all right, that game plan didn't work, switch it up completely, and then game 2 ends up going so much better because you play so differently, but not there.
But great spacing there, able to get the big launch here.
Yeah, that was a great whip punish. That down forward one from Marduk, so good.
Yeah.
And the power pokes here coming out from Ty. Oh, the throw! No break again from Joe.
Jeez. Let me stomp on him.
That was an ugly combo. I like that.
Sometimes ugly combos are necessary. Into the running one. Keeping that pressure here. Let's see if he's able to do anything.
Nice duck though, but too quick on it, so Ty just ducking for fun.
That's the thing, Marduk has so many great moves to complement some of the other moves in his arsenal. Things like down back 2 is one of his best all-purpose, let me get in there moves. What? Counter hit? Great.
Keep out move, poke, launcher.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is it kind of keeps you from wanting to press buttons and really opens up the rest of his arsenal. Whether it's throws, lows, tackles.
Oh, Joe
counter hits.
Doesn't break it either. That was a 50-50 and Ty guessed it. And now Ty 1 round away from putting Joe down 2-0. That's a big start for Ty.
Big start, big statement, but also going to get him a ton of points. Why would you slice the moon in front of him?
Don't think he meant to do that on purpose. Just ended up being a misinput, and that's bad news right now for Joe.
Yeah, I mean, that's been the second time we've seen an obvious misinput, which led to damage on the other side. So he's going to have to be very, very careful and start cleaning up those inputs.
Yeah, finally got the back 3-2. Gonna use the meter to finally get some damage here, and gonna be big boy damage too.
Big boy. I like it. So great. Finally get around on the scoreboard. That is the first round that JoeCrush has won here in the set so far.
Yeah, and he's going to want to win 2 more of these, so at least even it up.
Oh,
big counter hit 4 there. Going to carry to the wall, too. Geese's wall carry. Cheap.
Yeah. Oh, he missed the follow-up here. That's unfortunate. He's going to have him at the wall still, but again, so much damage left on the plate.
Wow.
How did it all hit?
Natural combos.
Uh-oh.
Ty trying to play very patiently. So is Joe, but Joe. Ooh! I like the run up, but nothing there. Wow, no double break from Ty.
Oh,
nice.
That's one way to use meter. I like it. Here we go.
Yeah, guarantee yourself that win. Take it as soon as you can. JoeCrush down 2-0 in this game, now making the comeback.
Not just that, he's close to having a meter. He'll have another meter before this round ends. But how is he going to utilize it? That's the thing.
Yeah, Ty's been pretty good at neutralizing the meter, but Joe's making it work without it.
Good break there on the command grab.
Oh, big block.
Gets the knockdown.
I needed that throw break. Big news for JoeCrush here. If he can get one hit here, and he's swinging.
Okay, uses the max mode. Now able to build meter again. I don't think it's going to come into play.
Oh, trade. Joe has half a meter. I don't think he's going to get a meter by the end of this, but nice throws.
Oh, just outside of range.
No,
yo, he might be dead. He might be dead. He is dead.
And that is that. Tie 2. Oh, JoeCrush in the first game of Pool B.
And again, we were just talking about that prior to this, is you can't go down 2-0 to somebody. That is really going to hurt you in the long run when it comes down to points overall.
Yeah.
But Ty, right now, with a good start here in Group B.
Yes, for sure. You sit pretty with 2-0. You know, as the first game too, you feel confident. Let me tell you this though, as someone that's played in these round robin formats though,
yeah,
you tend to like think that, you know, it's the first game. You're like, okay, maybe I'll just warm up here. That first game can be just as important as the last game of the round robin pool, and it's hard to kind of, you know, tell the difference sometimes.
Yeah, this is the crazy part. Is, as you mentioned again, for tournaments, it's just a matter of who wins at the end, right?
Yep.
But here, every game matters.
Yeah.
Every game can matter.
And especially because people had to qualify for this, there's no warm-up sets. You're playing, your matchups are going to be against, you know, 3 other top-tier players.
Well, that's, I think, the counterbalance to all this is these guys know the matchup as they go into this. So they have time to prepare, time to study, time to get ready for what's going to happen.
Yeah.
We're going to go to our next match. It's going to be GenghisDon and Anakin. So I hope you guys are ready for that as we round up. Again, 4 players here in each group. This is Pool B. So we had Pool A earlier today, and it was Joey Fury and Speed Kicks that came out there. Joey Fury on the winner side, Speed Kicks on the loser side. So we'll see them in the top 4 later. But out of these 4 players that you see on the screen, only 2 of these players will make it out.
Yeah, and you can see right now we're going to have Anakin versus GenghisDon, the Battle of Atlanta. You know, one thing about, if you know anything about NA Tekken history, most of the champions in NA have once, you know, in their life has called Atlanta home.
Oh, yeah.
At one point or another in their life.
There's great players like JOP,
Arario, Jackie Tran,
of course, former EVO champions. Anakin, of course, from Atlanta, still in Atlanta.
But obviously, we also have GenghisDon, who's trying to be the new king of Atlanta right now. You know, favorite character, Bruce Irvin. Everyone loves Bruce. Bruce ain't here, though, unfortunately. But we also, his teacher's, is it Mick or is it, I always forget, is it Mick or is it MIC, Mike? I always forget how to pronounce that man.
Well, regardless, we know the name.
He's a good king player. He's always beating me up. I've always respected him. So I'm, you know, to see his student here doing so well is so nice to see. But of course, he's going up against probably one of the biggest names in NA, Anakin. Not only from Atlanta, he's basically representing America at this point.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
You know, Jack 7. His player that influenced him the most is Jimmy.
Nice.
Jimmy's the new knee.
Or needs the new Jimmy.
Oh.
You know, it's been a while since we've seen Jimmy. You know, obviously we saw Jimmy TWT many years ago as we were still doing things offline. This is the first year that we're doing things offline again, especially with a global final that's coming up. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. That's going to be happening on February the 4th weekend in Amsterdam in the Netherlands.
That's what these players are playing for. And here we go. We got Jack versus Katarina. We believe both these players are going to stick with these. We'll see how it goes here for GenghisDon and Anakin.
Round 1.
All right. Much what we expected, Jack and Katarina. This is going to be a race to 2. Which one of these players will get the much-needed game points as we go into this? Again, only 2 players will make it out of the group stage. Nice hop kick. Sends a message early on, not only that he is going to get the wall here.
Yeah, that was a great hop kick. Gets the flip over for the wall combo. Gonna get the wall splat too. Nice spacing from GenghisDon.
Yeah, but the side wall did save Anakin. Oh, but that hit beat out the throw.
Yeah, and they got the Oki too. GenghisDon immediately on the board.
Yeah, first round.
Looking good here with just these small pokes. You know, GenghisDon, pretty much like the only Katarina player that we see nowadays.
In North America, yeah, for sure. Definitely North America. Definitely a popular character, depending on where you are in the world. I feel like we see more maybe Katarinas out of Europe and Asia as well. Especially Gearlanda. Gearlanda actually qualified as well.
Yeah, he pretended he was a Ganryu player.
See, I know you're offended. I can tell. Us old Ganryu players, we're very offended by that. But no, it's okay. I have love for Gearlanda. He actually ended up winning that Amsterdam 2018 LCQ.
Yeah,
that was epic.
He was doing work.
Yo. Speaking of doing work, the Don with the drive.
Yeah, he's putting in the work right now. 2-0 against Anakin. Big start here.
Didn't GenghisDon beat up a bunch of Europeans at one of the events a few years, or like last year?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I think a lot of people recognize the name, just, you know, haven't seen enough of him, but obviously right here showing off why he's here.
Yeah, he's definitely a tournament player.
Definitely.
And that is usually one of the most dangerous things, is what you bring to a tournament, what you bring to a short set. Right now, it's all working out. The minute sidestep there, able to capitalize, push towards the second wall, maybe? No. Doesn't matter. Look at this pressure.
Nice. The down jab into the low, too.
3 rounds straight, too. 3 rounds straight, and this is big. Like we said, every game counts.
Yeah.
Imagine if GenghisDon could get 2 games here, 2-0, that would be huge, especially on the scorecard. We're going straight into rematch, keeping it to the same stage.
Yeah, Anakin not messing around here. Just going to go straight into rematch, not really overthinking it. But GenghisDon had a real strong start in that first game there.
Yep.
And the strings are coming out heavy. All right, jackhammer from Anakin.
Yep, but he misses the follow-up, which is pretty rare from what I've seen.
Yeah.
But GenghisDon is doing such a great job of picking his shots, making sure these hits count. But, yo, speaking of making a count, talk to the hand.
Yeah, Anakin's sick of getting pressured. Just like, get off me. Down back 2-0. Gonna go for the lows.
Yeah, one of the things I've noticed from GenghisDon, oh my gosh, is he stays out of range of that down back 1. He is really, Anakin has had that pretty much neutralized in the game so far in the set.
They're both playing very whiff punish heavy. You know, they're just that spacing from both of them. They're forcing whiffs a ton.
Here we go. Now finally in the range, but again, just like that, getting right out of it, knowing the range of his follow-up attacks or his counter pokes, making them count. GenghisDon, obviously a very, very dangerous player. If you guys don't know about this player, you guys better know about him.
I mean, I love the way GenghisDon's using forward 4-2, forward 2, kind of just throwing it out as a not only distance closer, but a launcher too. If it hits, it seems like he's pretty good at hit confirming it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice stab.
Yo, and that's all going to hit, of course. The follow-up here, one more hit can do it, but a duck there from the second hit.
Yeah, nice choice.
Yo, the drive.
Oh
my gosh, what are you going to do?
Nice.
Yo, and he was able to thread that needle, get that nice low in, and look at that, Anakin up 2 rounds straight. And those were 2 very close rounds.
Yeah, very. GenghisDon's doing work here, but Anakin's definitely, he switched it up very well with punishing nicely and getting big interrupts.
Great punish. That was a great punish there from Anakin, knowing that is negative enough.
And the counter hit down forward 1, gonna get the wall combo. And this is looking bad for GenghisDon. 1 mix-up, 1 poke. Wow.
Just in the range. He's gonna have to be careful.
Oh, down jab. Crush the down jab, but the wall standing 4 from the get-up. Nice choice from Anakin, pulling that out. GenghisDon was not prepared for it. And that, you know, in that position too, sometimes you're just not thinking of wall standing attacks from grounded.
Well, good stuff, of course. Anakin able to take that back in successive rounds here, and now goes to a decisive final game between these two. Both of these players hailing out of the ATL, obviously representing very well for that crowd. You know, got to give a lot of love to the Atlanta community. For the longest time, they have really on having amazing tournaments, amazing local scene, but also building champions. So it's great to see these 2 players out here fighting for a chance to get into our World Finals.
And right now it's tied up 1-1. Both games have been 3-0s.
Give us another one. I don't know who's going to do it, but whoever starts off first.
Whoever gets the first
I'm with you.
Whoever gets the first hit. Game number 3 here, changing the stage a little bit for GenghisDon, making it bigger. Nice duck from Anakin, but a little punish. Oh,
second hit. You got to be patient. You can't be giving those free launchers out.
Yeah, GenghisDon thought it was his turn, but it's a block. Oh, nice.
Goes for the press, but a good punish as well. Caught him on the way down.
Standing 4.
Anakin is a machine, much like Jack. He will eventually slowly get it warmed up. And once he's warm, you better watch out.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't feel like Anakin's really pressured all that much. He's just kind of picking his spots and getting a lot of big hits here.
Yeah, like he's the player that inspires him. He's just playing normal Tekken.
Man, that hop kick though, but nothing there. Nice block from Anakin, not trying to duck.
Good block.
Oh,
great punish too. Gets the knockdown and the follow-up here. Try to create more pressure. And, yo, volcano busting.
And it was modified too.
Not just that, he's gonna get the wall. He's gonna close it out.
Dead.
Anakin showing the presence of mind, knowing to go for the modified volcano buster, go out of the way, close it out. And just like that, yo, we were talking about 3 rounds straight, right? We were talking about it.
Yeah, Anakin looking so good here. But still early. GenghisDon not out of this whatsoever, but gonna have to make this comeback happen right now.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be tough though. Anakin is definitely in a much better space compared to the first game. He's feeling it. One more hit sequence can do it, and there it is. Anakin 3 rounds straight takes the victory 2-1 versus GenghisDon. But again, these 2 players will have a chance still to get through. This has only been the first game for each one of them out of the 4 players that we've seen so far.
Yeah.
So from here on out, this is where it gets dicey. These next 2 matches are really going to set where we are and how it's going to break down, because it's always going to come down to a playoff of who's going to get second or who's going to get first out of the group.
Right, and then, you know, one of the big things too is that because that was a 2-1 set, Anakin, you know, while he did win that set,
he gets 1 point.
Not, you know, right now he's in second place. I think Ty's in first.
Yep.
So it's going to be, you know, I have a feeling we might have a tiebreaker somewhere along the line.
Yeah, whether it's for whoever gets on the losers or whoever gets on the winners, it's going to be exciting either way.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are paying attention, because again, we know who came out of the Pool A. That's Joey Fury and Speed Kicks, but this is going to be what shapes up, because we know where they're going to face each other in the bracket later on today. So I hope you guys are ready for that. This is going to be fun. Man, are these guys shooting for sides? It's going to be Ty and Anakin that are coming up now.
Ooh, Ty and Anakin. So this is first and second place right now in the pools. As you can see here, we're going to get the scores updated for you. But Ty with the 2-0 over JoeCrush, and Anakin getting the 2-1 over GenghisDon.
Yeah, so this is a pretty, I mean, even if it's very early, not as clear-cut decisive, but it's going to be a big shift in the overall standings after this match. So
we'll see if Anakin can make the comeback here, take the lead in the pools.
I mean, it's very possible, especially if either one of these players slam dunks over the other. I want to see destruction. Give me those 2 zeros. Yeah. 3-0 rounds are cool, but 2-0 games are better. That's what you want.
So weird to say that in a round robin, like, because of the round robin situation too, where you want it to be 2-0 as a fan or a player.
Yeah. I was right into it.
I'm liking that though. The Bryan pick. This was the classic counter matchup for years. Pick Bryan over Jack.
Oh yeah. Especially on paper. On paper, this is like all Bryan Fury, right?
Yeah.
But we know from history, it hasn't always been Bryan Fury.
Tier lists haven't been written on paper since the 1997. So.
Yeah. And even the ones that are digital now on Twitter, you can't even trust them.
They're way worse than the ones on paper.
Oh! The knee to the mock breaker, that is guaranteed if you're in a ducking state. That was crazy.
Yeah, good knee there. Good choice from Ty.
I like it. Paragon Ty. Of course, you guys can read it out as party. And sometimes he likes to party. Right now, he's bringing it.
Ooh, 1-2-1. Nice.
Wow, the good punish.
Yeah, great punish, too.
The good word of the Fury. Oh, the patience, but he gets punished for it. Shifting sides. I like it there.
Oh, now Anakin with a huge position advantage, but I don't think Ty's going to give it to him.
Oh.
A lot of pokes here. Oh, it's getting...
And this is where Jack is super dangerous, too. Like, once he has rage, he can really whittle away your life. You make one wrong guess, and you could be done.
But the counter hit.
Jeez, he moved.
Anakin might have been trying to stuff that move from Ty, but now Ty up 2-0 against Anakin.
Yo.
Woo! Nice patience there from Anakin. Big whip punish with the down 4-2.
Gets the damage there with the shoulder follow-up as well. Here comes Anakin, keeping that pressure to the wall, but Ty not afraid to try to get out of there.
Yeah, he fought back last time. He's doing it multiple times, but Anakin doing his best to keep him there, and he's stuck there.
Into the seed planner. Nice stuff. So Anakin on the scoreboard in terms of rounds. Again, this is huge, especially since Ty in his first set won 2-0 versus his opponent.
Oh, the 4-2. Anakin getting definitely more button C here. Getting a lot of big counter hits. And look at the rush now. Nice sidestep from Ty to get the jet upward as well.
He tried to get some crazy combos. The follow-up here, he does have a sliver left.
The sidewall. Oh, no sidewall. Lucky.
Yeah, super lucky, but again, he does have a sliver. He has to be careful. One hit can do it all. And there's that low. Anakin ties it up. Final round here, game number 2.
Again, Anakin closes out, making the comeback here. Forward 2. Nice step again, but the reel back on the jackhammer. Protect him. Seen that happen before, but it sucks. Nice whiff punish from Anakin, backed it up, was able to get enough space. No wall carry though, but the pressure from Anakin now with a nice lead, but tie with rage.
Can he do it? Is Anakin able to pull it off here? He does have a sliver again. Ty's gonna have to make a huge comeback here, but he has rage. That's the important thing.
A little risky there too. Ty tried 3+4. It was so close to counter hitting, but wasn't there. Big block from Anakin. And yeah, just the jabs. What a comeback from Anakin. Down 2-0. Making that 3-2 comeback here. Game number 1.
All right, this is important. Is he gonna pick stage? Looks like we are going to the stage select screen.
Fears everyone's coach apparently at this tournament.
The East Coast contingent here.
Can he split? If Ty and Joey have to play, is he gonna split up in 2?
Someone has to. Clone Mitsu.
Maybe he'll just give both of them advice at the same time.
That's weird. Anyways, going right into it. Hope you guys are ready. Right now, Anakin up 1-0 here.
Yeah, choosing the small stage here for Su.
Round 1. Fight.
You know, it's so funny. I've seen Anakin play Jack so much more than I've seen regular Jack. I don't even know what the regular Jack outfit looks like. I assume this is the default outfit.
The default.
4-2.
He's caught him in.
Yeah, Anakin's changing up the style, man. The offensive pressure. Nice. Ty's been doing a lot of orbitals, but nothing's been there.
Yeah, that's so scary. Like Anakin's ability to kind of like really be offensive, like pressure-wise, and then all of a sudden stop and make his opponent hang himself. That's the craziest.
Yeah, if I'm like, you're thinking that, all right, if I have an orbital, I should at least orbital over 1 low at some point. But if the player is so good that they're not doing a low, anytime you're doing an orbital, you feel like you're getting robbed.
Yep, look at that. Goes for an attempt there, not even blocked. Anakin was already out of there.
Anakin's backdashing, especially up close. He's getting Ty to whiff, and Ty's definitely not thinking that these are even close to whiffs. And what a while standing 2-1.
That was crazy. And Anakin, just like that, on the verge of going 3-0 in game number 2. Definitely has the momentum on his side, running 2. This time going into the 3+4.
Yeah, but just like how Anakin made that comeback in round number 3 in the first game, Ty can do the same here, but oh, it's gonna be so tough now.
Yeah, not only that, he's gonna push towards the wall here. This is where the mix-ups are gonna be scary. Oh no, get out of there.
Yeah, no, nothing you can do. If you're anybody, as soon as Anakin gets your back to the wall, you are done.
Yeah, great stuff. Anakin ended up winning 2-0 here, pretty much negating the head-to-head differential between those two, especially since he got the W in that set.
Yeah.
But now Anakin in the lead for the group stage right now. Oh man,
that's a big one. I mean,
that's setting up something crazy now, maybe.
Oh, every match still is important at this point, right?
Yes, indeed, especially for whoever is going to be coming out on the loser side. That's where it's going to get dicey.
I mean, because we will have 2 players that will qualify for Amsterdam.
Yes.
I believe 3rd place gets a ticket to the LCQ or something. So that's even getting 3rd, you're at least there.
Yeah. So top 3 will all be in Amsterdam, which I'm looking forward to because it's always nice to see representation from the Americas. Love to see that. But again, not everyone will be guaranteed into the tournament. The LCQ is going to be crazy. I can't wait.
It's always crazy, man. But you see here, Anakin now 1st place. Ty in 2nd with 0 points. Kind of weird to say, but that's how it is. GenghisDon in 3rd with -1 and JoeCrush -2. So we're going to see a little bit of changes here. Obviously, I think our next match is going to be JoeCrush versus GenghisDon. So winning this match will be big for both players, honestly, because that puts them in 2nd place.
Yeah. And that's the thing, too. Like JoeCrush, even though it says he's -2, he's definitely not out of it yet. He's only lost 1 game set so far.
Yeah. I mean, if he just goes 2-0 in both his next matches, he should qualify. So, but it's tough to feel like that when you went down 0-2 in your first game, but you have to ignore it. You know, you're still 0-0 in this entire set.
Yep. So if you guys have been tuning in today, this is Group B. This is the second group of players that we've been seeing for so far today. And again, 2 players will be making it out into our top 4, which will be happening later today. After this, we still have a panel with Harada-san and Michael Murray that I'm going to be hosting for you guys. We're going to talk about a little bit more about Tekken 7, talking about Tekken 8 as well, which is a hot topic amongst the community, amongst the industry.
Just a little bit.
There was that new trailer at the Game Awards. Of course, we saw a minute of new Tekken 8 footage, so I think we'll be talking about that. And, you know, that was cool to see, just to be able to see confirmation of more characters coming back.
The fact that I saw Jun in 2022 and it wasn't fan art was like kind of odd. Got to be honest. I was the fact that she has existed in fan art form for 25 years and now I get to actually see her in real life again.
She hasn't been in the canon in terms of like a playable game since Tekken 2.
Yeah.
Think about that.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time. But, you know, I know both you and I have been fans of the series for a very long time. So that was a moment where I'm sure everyone was excited, everyone was happy.
Sure. I mean, that's a classic character, and everyone wants her to come back. Not so much. I was about to say maybe not so much to Asuka fans, you know, because maybe.
You know, there's always that thing. It's like like when new games come out, they're like, oh, they got Hwarang, they're not gonna bring back Baek. Oh, they got this character, they're not going to bring back that character. Oh, this character has this character's move. That character must be dead. That's just the unfortunate heartstrings that are pulled for a lot of people. Like you know, there was this discussion on Twitter, like, oh my God, I haven't seen a sidestep yet in the trailers. They got rid of sidesteps.
Oh yeah, the crazy thoughts of getting rid of sidestep in Tekken. One of the more fundamental aspects of the game.
Of 3D games, yeah. You know what?
That would be cool.
No. I think it was confirmed that there are still sidesteps.
I would hope so. Yeah. I just, you know, it'd be weird to finally, you know, after all these years, finally learning how to sidestep block and just to get rid of it. Took me so long.
Say it ain't so. All right, JoeCrush and GenghisDon now on the stage.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see Katarina from GenghisDon. We'll see what character Joe brings around. We saw the Geese earlier. Still has a Jack, but we'll see what character he likes to go up against the Katarina. And of course, this is the battle between Atlanta and Texas.
Oh yeah, another storied history battle.
Very.
It's crazy because a lot of the Atlanta players ended up moving to Texas at one point too.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of just
hotbeds. You know, there's hotbeds all across the country.
SoCal's one of them too.
SoCal is like a legacy one.
Yeah, for some reason we get them right when they're like really good.
Yeah.
And then they come through to SoCal for a minute, play for like 2 months, and then leave. Then they're kind of worse.
They're bad.
They're kind of worse.
I mean, I think maybe it's a side effect of the state of the region. We pay a little bit more for housing here too. Yeah. Just it ruins lives. But I digress. Anyways, we're gonna go back into the action right now. Game number 1 between GenghisDon and JoeCrush. I didn't get a chance to see which. Okay, we got Geese and Katarina.
Okay, so it looks like it's pretty much a Geese weekend maybe for Joe.
Yeah, I feel like he has those stints. Like all right, I'm Jack mode, but now today I'm Mr. Howard. I like Geese though. Geese, I think, still a monster of a pick, a monster of a character.
Yeah, still very, very strong. Even though lost a few options here and there, but
again, I think I mentioned earlier, I would love to see him, especially when he has meter, utilize more standing 2 whip punish or interrupting people with standing 2. You know, I saw a lot of this from the players out of Pakistan, mainly Khan. He is so good at using that standing 2. Like, oh, you're gonna press a button from far away?
Yeah.
Let me hurt you.
I mean, JoeCrush definitely does have that too. I just don't think he had the opportunity to use that in that first set.
Yeah, not yet. But I know he has it in him, and I can't wait for him to put the hurt on. But look at that. Speaking of hurt, get that unskilled ground throw.
Round 2. Fight.
And you see JoeCrush now 1 meter. Nice.
Oh, yo, what are you doing? And again, now for him to extend the damage like that, he has to go for the launch.
I mean, that's still pretty good.
Yeah, he gets something. I mean, most people don't even get juggle opportunities from a hard read like that. He does, because that is definitely a hard read.
Nice. I like the pressure there from Joe, keeping Genghis in the corner.
Fight.
Now 2 rounds to 0. JoeCrush looking good. GenghisDon has had some pretty nice opportunities here, but Joe takes 1 opportunity, takes it to the wall, and wins the round from it. So
I feel like that's the power of Geese.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, no, goes for the Harrier low. And again, the right read. This is going to hurt. This is going to be big damage. He saves some of the meter for a little bit later. Yes. But not just that, it's the rage. The rage is doing the work.
Kept the meter, got the rage, still got a wall spot in a combo, so.
No, he didn't press the button that time. He remembered. He was like, nope, I can't press the button again. Don't want to get hurt. Sometimes sending that message early on is what makes the difference.
I mean, if you're GenghisDon, you almost like want to get hit so he spins a meter, but at the same time, you don't want to die. It's like.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, like if he gets an opportunity, especially where he can get a raw hit, that rage art does so much damage. But look at that, GenghisDon able to be very patient there, gets the quick hit, able to close out the round. 2 rounds to 1 right now in favor of JoeCrush still.
Oh yeah.
But JoeCrush is now at 2 meters. He can explode. He can take some risks. He can keep himself safe. There's a lot he can do. There's a lot of utility there.
And doesn't need to keep himself safe if it hits. It's the combo extender and sidewall.
Oh,
nice.
that was brilliant.
Even got the extra jab in. I didn't think he could do that.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Oh. GenghisDon, no health, but rage and slowly making this comeback.
Oh, the perseverance though. Keeping alive.
JoeCrush.
Oh, he tried to do something.
Yeah, Genghis didn't believe in it. JoeCrush, you know, just finishes that string, uses the meter.
Might as well, right?
Yeah.
Might as well.
I like the offense there from GenghisDon, but just wasn't able to get it there.
He picks the open stage. Ooh. That is the solution that he's going for.
Not bad, not bad. One of those things people say, you know, you can try to outplay your opponent just on an infinite stage. The walls kind of can make it a little bit more hectic, but you just got to play straight up Tekken in the infinite. You're fighting in a big puddle.
Round 1.
I see GenghisDon can make a change here. Good throw break. We're going to see probably a lot of Repukins here from JoeCrush, though, to try to use that space.
Yeah.
Try to keep the neutral.
Build a little bit of meter. Oh,
wow, high parry, too.
Yeah.
That's what I like about Joe. Sometimes his parry options, he makes hard reads.
Yeah. Making it harder than it needs to be reads.
But I mean, you get that read, you feel yourself so much.
Yeah.
You're thinking like, I can read everything this guy does.
Yeah, that's why I love seeing the low. And just like, boom, get out of here.
Regular throw, though, no throw break from JoeCrush. That's a big sign there. GenghisDon on the board. Nice low parry, Joe. On point with that, saw it coming.
Yep, definitely prepared for it. Not only that, let's see what mix-up he does.
Goes for the Jaken, nothing there.
Tries to swipe at him. GenghisDon now poking away.
I like it. Just a small pokes, keeping it small, but
GenghisDon's so good with that low. That low, he excels in. Like really utilizing and creating openings for himself.
I think the biggest thing I've noticed about GenghisDon is that that move right there, he fights around that range. And it's so good where you're thinking he's in that range and he's totally not.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, I feel like he's setting up for even better things. Like he's been able to use that forward 4-2 really well in the past.
Oh, Joe.
Always being within the right range.
Wow. Oh, what an interesting choice though. The low kick actually float, but wasn't able to finish it there. GenghisDon dying there, so JoeCrush tying it up. Multiple throws. Big counter though.
Oh, that was a big opportunity. The last hit.
Yeah, GenghisDon not afraid to finish the string. Joe wasn't respecting it.
GenghisDon with the huge life lead here. Yeah. Joe's gonna have to do something. He has meter and he has rage. Very possible, but not if you get kicked. 2 rounds to 1. Yeah. Don looking to tie things up here.
Yeah, he's looking so good right now. Just his use of pokes are so good. Again, the counter hit low. Oh, the while standing 3 from grounded.
Oh, he clipped him, but he dropped the combo there with the dash jab, unable to get it follow-up.
Nice step, though. Good punish from Joe.
Joe decides to use it. The max mode. Gets him with the launch.
Wow, and GenghisDon was not blocking, and that's an actual launch, too. That's a huge round for Joe if he can win it, and he does.
Look at that. This is important. Very important round, because, again, either JoeCrush is going to win this 2-0, or Don is going to take it to another game. Yeah, what's going to happen?
And Joe does have 1 meter, too, so he does have a good opportunity to make this comeback, but GenghisDon, nice block.
Yeah, big block, big punish. He needed that. Not only that, he's going to put him into a good position to be able to capitalize. What's the mix?
Out of rage, too. That is like the best spot for GenghisDon. Doesn't have rage, barely has 2 meters, and spent 1.
Oh, he's going to have to be careful.
Ooh, good throw break.
Oh, this is huge.
Counter hit from JoeCrush this time. He's sick of those counter hit lows.
All right, he has meter. Now's the time to use it.
Now it's both tied up.
Oh my gosh, just like that. He does have the life lead now. So Don's going to have to fight back. He's going to have to find creative ways. He's going to have to hit. And that low, baby. I was telling you, he's so good at using that ranged option.
He really makes you think that, oh, all right, maybe it's my turn. Then he instantly interrupts with a quick low and then makes you think about, is it my turn? Is it not my turn? Big low. It's like he really gets you thinking so fast in those situations, and he has you panicking almost, right?
It's the classic, like, you never had me, like you never had your car. All right, here we go.
Nice job, GenghisDon, man. I love just
very impressive, yeah.
His offensive timing, his spacing too. Joe's playing out of his mind too, but this is a tough match. So tied up here 1-1. This is big news for both players. Both players want to win this. You know, neither one want to go down 0-2 in the round robins, but unfortunately one of them has to.
Round 1.
All right, here we go. The Souk stage, the market, one of the smallest stages in the game.
Oh, low parry. Good low parry. Gonna get to the wall too. Gonna be big damage. Oh no, actually a little too close, but still gets a side wall splat. Still gonna get the combo anyway.
And he's gonna get the second wall follow up here. All right, what's the mix up? Goes for the down 3. Thought he was gonna stay maybe.
Wow, nice attempt with the low there from Joe to get the interrupt. GenghisDon's gonna have to fight back here, but nice.
Good back one too.
Yeah, great.
And again, this is the final game between these two. This is gonna be for the much needed points and differential. JoeCrush with the game, or with the round lead here.
Good whiff punish from GenghisDon on that down jab too. No throw break though, regular throw. Wow, I love that. Dashing up, kind of just showing offense, but nothing there. Wow.
Yeah, and that's a big thing too, because not only that, he pushed him towards the wall just by pressure alone.
Yep. And now he has tons of pressure here, but GenghisDon fighting back. Just out of rage too.
Oh, the snake edge? Are you serious? He should be able to close it out.
Yeah, the unexpected snake edge. It always happens when you least expect it. And that one's kind of fast.
Yeah, I mean, I got hit. I mean, I don't know if you want to admit it, but I got hit.
I think I was doing a high. I think I got crushed.
You know, it's really apparent that GenghisDon is so good at utilizing the range and the lows. His low mastery is up there.
Yeah, it's so good right now.
You should pick Akuma.
No, don't do that. Oh, running one though, JoeCrush. Nice block.
That is huge.
All out.
Because not only is he going to put him in rage, he's going to have a very, oh my God, that was great optimization there. Looking to close it out.
Oh, not the
He made him use the meter too.
Oh, and gets the block. GenghisDon on point there.
Yo.
Good block under pressure, and now one round away from beating JoeCrush.
Yeah, JoeCrush has to do something here. This is his tournament life at stake.
And what a low parry. GenghisDon playing so well right now. Oh, big low. JoeCrush just out of rage. He's trying to get the side wall splat or something.
Oh, but he whiffed that time.
Whoa, whiffed on the running one on the wake up. Good block.
Gets the knockdown.
Not gonna get much though. This is close here. Joe has meter, has rage, spends it immediately. What's he gonna do with it? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. GenghisDon over JoeCrush 2-1. Nice showing.
Good stuff. So that is definitely going to improve the standings for GenghisDon in the group stage here. Unfortunately for JoeCrush, that is another loss for him. He lost 0-2 early on versus Tai. Now losing 2-1 here against GenghisDon.
Yeah, it's a tough draw there. I mean, it's a tough pool, obviously. So, you know, I think even if you're Joe, you still want to play well for your last game, even though you know it seems like you're not going to make it. But
you got to take pride in being someone that could ruin someone else's day.
Definitely.
Even if you're not able to, take the big dub, you could give the big L, and that's always something to aspire to, I guess.
I mean, I've been to a tournament where a guy has eliminated me from the tournament, and then right when he was reporting his match to the TO, he said, "I beat Ricksta, DQ me, I'm going home."
Wait, what? No.
So as someone that's been defeated by that pride,
that is like damn, this guy sucks, but let him go on. Damn, that's crazy. Shout out to whoever did that.
I don't even want to say his name.
The disrespect is real. You guys can see where we're at now here as we're progressing through Group B. Right now, obviously in the lead, we talked about earlier, Anakin. After that is Ty. And then actually Ty and GenghisDon are tied up right now.
And they're playing right now too.
So this is the deciding match. This is a huge one.
Winner of this will qualify. Depending on whether they qualify winners or losers will depend on how this set goes and how the next set goes. So a lot of seeding will be solved here, but right now this is a straight up whoever wins this set between Ty and GenghisDon, I believe, will advance. Whether winners or losers doesn't matter. Top 4 though. It's a big match here for both GenghisDon and Ty, and I don't know how often these two play each other even.
Yeah, it's actually. That's the thing. It's like GenghisDon, we don't really see too much at events. So we see him in some of the regional events and some of the major events, but we don't really see him on the national level. So it's nice to see him here really doing work. And again, that's what he did in the last round. We see JoeCrush at so many events. GenghisDon was able to take the dub over him. So again, he's doing very, very well.
I mean, GenghisDon definitely, one of those players that I think Atlanta knows he's good, right? And I think more people around Atlanta are starting to recognize how strong of a player he is. Of course, he's showing off today, so.
Showing out.
But Ty, obviously, one of those players who, kind of showed up over in my mind, during the COVID era, right? During the online era. And he definitely, he was doing Tonjet uppers on the internet. Like, you're not supposed to do that.
Yo, hobbies, Tonjet uppers on the internet. It's a real thing.
I mean, it was so impressive to see how well he could play for, such a young guy, right? Just very.
That's what I love too, especially about Tekken 7, is it's brought in so many players not only to be interested in Tekken, but also take the game seriously.
Yeah.
So again, shout outs to the Tekken World Tour for helping us grow the competitive landscape of Tekken.
Okay, so we'll see what characters these guys went with here. But Ty versus GenghisDon, big matchup here. Winner probably will qualify for top 4.
Very likely, but again, there's that X factor at the very end where we still have Anakin and JoeCrush that's going to be coming up.
Yeah.
You never know. It depends on how close this can get.
Boy, this is a stage too. Forgotten Realm with both Katarina and
Marduk.
Yeah,
both of these characters have so much dirt in this stage.
Yeah, so both of them are loving it, but both of them are kind of hating it at the same time.
I'm loving it.
Oh yeah, it doesn't involve me. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I'm cool. Keep destroying things. All right, Harrier low, keeps the pressure, has him at the wall here. I asked NYK earlier. I didn't get to ask you. Who do you think's taking this?
In this pool, or
not just the pool, everything?
It's hard to go against Anakin.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not going to go against Anakin.
Oh, here we go. Taking him to the skies.
Gonna break the floor? No. Tried to reset it to maybe break the floor again. Oh, but that's gonna break the floor? Yes.
Yeah, but the position here, what are you gonna do? Oh, the wall setting guaranteed on a grounded position as well. Into the tackle, that's probably very hard to avoid afterwards as well.
Yeah, the tech made it so that it hit late. Made it 1 frame harder.
Yep. Oh, here comes GenghisDon. What's he gonna do? Oh, they trade, but again, because he did not have enough life, Ty was able to take it. Tied up on rounds now.
It's gonna be a close one. Oh, the counter hit. This is gonna be, didn't get a combo, but it's fine. Gets big. What happened to Marduk's health? Oh, never mind. What happened to Katarina's health? Into the sidewall? No, just goes into the spike. Oh, gonna break this floor too?
Who designed the floors? This is crazy. Everything's breaking everything.
Oh my God. Undertaker versus Mankind, Hell in a Cell. Everything's just breaking below them.
That chokeslam was so iconic. Anyways, going back into 2 rounds to 1 in favor of Ty. Again, every game matters.
I like that duck there from Ty, showing that he at least knows the highs. Doesn't necessarily need to go for the punish, but just showing that I'm willing to duck. Not trying to play the spacing game.
So what he does, again, cancels right into the forward 1+2 grab.
Yeah,
it's going to be big damage here.
Not afraid to use the throws. I love that. Big low.
Puts him in the red. But this is where Katarina can become very dangerous, but not if you get low parried.
Yes. Nice low parry there from Ty. Predicted the low coming out of that jab string, and GenghisDon does like using that string quite a bit, so I think a lot of people were I think Ty especially was looking out for it.
So where are we going? We're going to the arena?
That's what it looked like. So GenghisDon going for a wall stage. Doesn't want any floor breaks, though. Just keep it simple. We'll see how this goes here for GenghisDon, though. Down one game here. And remember, winner of this most likely will qualify for the top 4.
Round 1.
But will the Marduk choice for Ty be good here? It's already worked for game 1. Got a throw break there. GenghisDon using that string.
Oh my God.
God.
What an option. He didn't get the follow-up, but then, man, that just sealed away one of his best moves.
He didn't get a combo because the first time he's hit that. I haven't seen that hit since second 4 when it was new.
Still new to me.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, and landing that big down back 1+2 was definitely a statement. Wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, but still not.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
And goes for the Rage Art, gets the kill immediately. Nice choice. Ty, round 1. All right, big round 1 there for Ty.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, Ty continuing with that momentum he had from game number 1.
Nice duck, man.
That
Ty seems very, very prepared for this matchup.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, good block.
Not the wall standing forward, not the right punish, but not doing too terribly. Nice low parry. Ty gonna not get the wall. Oh, but goes for mix.
Oh, okay, okay.
Almost. Mistimed it though. And now we see GenghisDon using his pressure, trying to get in. Oh, big wish from Ty, but nothing there. GenghisDon really trying to use these Harrier mix-ups, trying to get some big damage off of anything, but here comes the pokes.
He's trying to whittle away. He's got to be careful. Oh, that's great. The distance was just right for him to get that punish. Tied up on rounds.
Nice patience there from GenghisDon. That's one thing I do like about GenghisDon's playstyle is that he's not rushing for the kill either. He's willing to be patient and try to make his opponent make mistakes.
Yep. Sometimes you got to let them hang themselves.
Nice.
Here comes Don again with the hair. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I like that counter from Ty. No more. You slow it down there.
Ooh, he had a chance there to get some extra damage. Probably could have done the Python exposure of the wall standing 3.
Yeah, that was Ty trying to get a back roll catch or something, it seemed like. Nice little low poke there to go into the high.
He does have rage, though. He could easily steal this away. Let's see if Ty can do it, but nope, not if you run into the kicks.
Yeah, I love his use of the 3-3 as well. Just throw it out there. If you see a hit, finish it straight.
Yep.
Nice, though. Patience from Ty, getting the low parry on that new Harrier low. Gonna get the wall, too? Oh, my goodness. Gets the tackle off the tech as well. Oh, the double low. This time gets parried. Ty on point. Big sweep, though. GenghisDon has the pressure. Good throw break. GenghisDon, slight health disadvantage, but this is very, very close. Ty now scared to use the throws too. Headbutt.
Uh-oh. Big opportunity. What's going to happen? Oh, here we go. Going the other way.
Yeah,
looking to close it out.
Oh, big whip. That's not dead, though.
Oh. And GenghisDon tying it up here.
Yeah, very, very close set there. GenghisDon being super solid with that one, though. You see Ty not switching characters, going straight for the stage select. And we'll see how this goes here. Big game number 3 here for both of these players. A lot riding on this one game here, and it looks like we went straight back to the Forgotten Realm. Floor breaks abound.
Whatever's going to happen between these two, these guys are going to have to make it count.
Yep, yep.
Final game between these two where, of course, this is a very big one. This is decisive for who may be able to make it out of the group stage.
Nice punish there from GenghisDon. Oh, big counter hit though, Ty. Oh, is he going to break another floor too?
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's going to... Oh, the sidewall.
Oh,
into the tackle. Oh, this is good.
Tackle.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, the wall was a little too close there for a wall combo.
Nice.
Getting poked.
Yo,
the rage.
He is making them all work. Here goes the rage drive into the mid.
Oh, the tech trap with the tackle.
Oh, just out of range. He could have done something.
Oh, but the tackle again. Guess for days. No, that's it. Game number 1, or round 1, number 1 for Ty.
Yeah, and I love that, the persistence of just keep going for the tackle, really make them think, put the pressure on.
Yeah.
And it definitely worked out for Ty there. Uh-oh, again, that low, he's gonna have to be careful though. That could have been a clear launch there. Python explosion.
Oh, another tackle on the Oki here. Ty's going crazy with them, but it's working out. Nice punish too. Oh, nice. Oh my God, the retaliation from both players.
Give me that leg. Gotta be careful how you get up. Oh, out of range.
Just out of range too. Nice jab from Ty, that was big.
Yeah, able to put the stop. Oh, what? How did that work? And that was sick. Follow up. Oh, and that's it.
Nice.
The patience, the spacing, GenghisDon tying it up on rounds. That's crazy.
Yeah, GenghisDon backdash and kind of just waited it out, and Ty got a little impatient there. Good choice from GenghisDon, tying it up now. Ty trying to get that counter hit low there, gonna break the floor, but good break on the tackle. Ty not swinging on any of these whiffs. He's playing it pretty safe here, but gets the counter.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Long range. He's gonna have to be careful.
Again, but man, these
Yo, let's go.
these tackle breaks just lead into the most hilarious like neutral interaction.
Yep.
He's just swinging.
They're definitely swinging at each other. There's the counter hit, the follow-up here.
Oh, big damage though. I like the aggression from Ty. Nice delay from GenghisDon.
Oh, caught him this time. You're not tackling nobody.
Got forward, 2-4, gets it. Gonna get the wall.
Oh, look at that.
The stop hit, final round.
Comes down to this.
Oh no.
This is a big game because, again, this can decide who makes it out on the loser side of the group.
Yeah, big game here for both players. Tackle broke.
Oh,
nice
again.
low parry.
Yo, he is low parrying everything.
GenghisDon's breaking all these tackles. Ty breaking the floor, big damage, unscaled.
Oh, be careful. Oh, he's trying to power crush.
That was a hit, but GenghisDon didn't finish it. Didn't believe.
Oh, no.
He's a little too far from the wall. Nice duck from Ty, and that's it. The tackle to finish it out, Ty. Clutching it out there.
East Coast supporting their fellow East Coast player. Love to see it. But a good game and a great set between these two, man.
Yeah,
Ty
very great set.
Squeaking it out at the very end. That tackle, again, the persistence of the tackles really, really paid off in the entire set.
And that's one of those things too, as Marduk player or a character with any amount of throws, don't be afraid to use them. You know, like even if they're breaking them, just use it. You know, because it's still something else that they have to think about.
Yeah.
And that tackle, you have to constantly think
Great
about.
advice from Rickson, like, oh, they're breaking my throws. Who cares? I'm gonna keep doing them. I'm gonna keep doing them.
If they break your throws, that's a block. That's not a punish. That's a block.
Exactly, exactly. But man, great stuff to Ty there, winning that amazing set between these two. We still have another game left here in the group stage, but man, it's getting tighter and scarier.
Yep.
On who's going to get it. I think Anakin obviously in good position from what we've seen so far today. But again, we are going to figure out which two players from Group B are going to go up against Joey, Fury, and Speed Kicks later on today. Ooh. And that's going to be quite a set of battles I'm looking forward to, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I think Anakin and JoeCrush in our next match here probably determine maybe the seeding. I think Anakin's pretty good though. I think Anakin's in.
Yeah, I don't think Anakin cannot get first place now at this point.
Yeah, I think Anakin and Ty are both in now. So,
yep.
Man, this is our top 4 so far. If it's gonna be Anakin, Ty, Joey, and Speed Kicks,
yeah,
that feels like outside of Ty, that's like a very.
I'm very comfortable with those players going out representing North America.
Of course.
In the global finals.
Yeah, any combination of those 4.
Yep. And again, 3 of them are going to make it out. You guys can look at where we're at now here for Group B. Again, there's one more match to be played. It's Anakin and JoeCrush. These guys are setting up on stage right now, but you guys can see where we're at. And you know, actually, the difference between Ty and Anakin isn't that big. However, JoeCrush can still interrupt things. He could make it very interesting. I think Anakin is, because he won versus Ty.
Yeah, I think
he's out in first place no matter what.
Yeah. So I think we have our placers set, but this is for pride. This is for a lot. You know, the other thing too is that both of these players are Jack players. Do you go for the Jack mirror? I think he does go for the Jack mirror.
This is gonna be tight. It's a good old classic Jack competition. We used that other one too much in 2017.
We used it a lot. I mean,
And before that too.
yeah. Have you been around Alex Valle? We used it in like in 2002. Way too much.
In 1899.
All right, the double jack.
Round
Right.
The mirrors are coming off here.
The 2D player.
And the wall standing one immediately from Anakin, like threatening a low just because he's a jack. Gives him that privilege for a wall standing one.
Yo, the pressure. Look at this. Anakin. He is in there. Trade, no problem.
Hey, did they get rid of sidesteps in Tekken 7? I didn't see a sidestep yet.
Nope, I haven't seen one yet.
Nice job.
But these machines do not need sidesteps.
They don't. They're too wide.
Yep. Okay. Nice. He tries to whip punish there with the jackhammer. Oh,
wow.
Funny interactions, huh?
Wow, what a low pair.
It's like seeing Lego blocks not fitted with each other.
Yeah, but that's what the instructions said. They're supposed to work.
Yep. Yo, full charge. New tactic.
The new tactic.
Yo, let's keep doing them.
You know, normally that would be good, but I think Anakin, too solid for that.
He's not here to play. He's here to go to the next stage.
Yeah, easily punish that. Especially with JoeCrush's back to the wall there. Normally that would be a hard to whip punish, but that's not the punish.
But if you land it, isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Right,
JoeCrush with the nice Migiapa.
Yeah, that's what he needs. Gonna get the wall.
Yep, still gets the follow-up. Doesn't get max damage, but it doesn't matter. Big opportunity, gets the debug. But yo, you can't count out Anakin. Especially with that red stuff. Blue stuff, red stuff?
Anakin's so good with that. And JoeCrush ducked. I don't think he either ducked or pressed the button. I think he just didn't think he was in range and thought that was gonna whiff with that.
That's the thing too, is like sometimes when a first hit whiffs, like you think like, oh, I'm good. But then the second hit comes out, your mind is thinking so quickly that you're not able to make the adjustment to the adjustment right away. But man, unfortunate there. So Anakin taking game number 1. These guys were swinging.
Yeah, pretty quickly too. I mean, the first interaction was Anakin ducked while standing 1.
Yeah,
Like,
I wonder,
there was no mix-up there. The mix-up was, I'm Jack, I might do a down back 1, no, while standing 1.
Totally unrelated. I wonder how it feels as a Jack player, knowing that Jack 8 got announced. Like, oh man, I got a new model I get to play with soon. I'm in there.
Jack's rarely ever get threatened though. Always only what, Jack 4? He never existed.
Yeah, I mean, Tekken 4, there was no Jack.
Nice. Man, Joe trying to down 4-2, a down 4-2. That's not the right punish, but he still gets the kill here.
Round 2. Fight.
Here we go. Nice, gets the punish here.
Oh, Joe swinging after the down forward 1. Bad news, getting counter hit.
Yeah, he caught him on that one. Big boy damage.
Oh, Anakin tried to whip punish that down 4-2, but just not in range.
It's crazy seeing these guys do down 4-2s at each other. It's like watching two Mishimas trying to bait each other for electrics. Who's gonna land it?
Neither of them move, and they both whip the same moves
at
the same range. 4-2.
It's like a heavyweight boxing fight, dude. Look at this. All right, the elbows, the follow-ups, looking for the big hits here. Nice. Oh, great low parry. This is gonna hurt. Just because the rage. Added damage here. Oh no, that sucks.
Good sidestep too from Anakin to get it to whiff, because he knew that blocking it wouldn't put him in disadvantage. Better to make it whiff, punish easily, and nice. Gonna get the down forward to get big wall damage. No, goes for mix. Wasn't sure if he's gonna get a wall combo, so after the drop and go for mix. It's a nice sidestep from Joe.
Yeah, I like that. Nice sidestep right into the down forward too. He gets some extra clearance, goes to the wall, gets that extra damage here. Looking to close it out, but Anakin's in the red. This is where it could be a big problem for both of these players, because not only does he not have enough life, but one big hit can turn things around.
Oh, and Anakin was definitely throwing it out there. Down forward 2 call-outs, but Joe, solid defense, blocking it, now 1 round away from tying it up. Nice whip punish from Anakin, though. That 4-2 usage of his, again, gonna get a block punish there. And a huge lead here for Anakin, but Joe does have rage and a lot of time to work with, but not a lot of health. From downtown, doesn't finish it, but it doesn't matter. Anakin down jabs anyways.
Final round. Fight.
Final round here, game number 2. Anakin can win this and close it out, or JoeCrush can tie this setup 1-1.
Yeah, definitely a big round. Let's see which one's going to come out on top. Look at this pressure. JoeCrush. Oh, but the big noggin. This is where it can all start too.
Oh, not the right punish, but Anakin getting clipped. Joe's gonna get the wall here. Doesn't dash up. Oh, he didn't dash up far enough either. He tried to get the throw, the wall throw. Oh, ran into the down forward too. This is bad news.
Oh, nice. The back two. Again, more pressure, the power crush.
Nice choice on the power crush from Joe.
Yeah, that was good. That was a great, I mean, he saved it till the very end and made it count.
Yeah.
That's all it took. We're going to a final game between these two.
Round one. Fight.
All right, so immediate rematch. Anakin, no time to think about stages. Good backdash, down forward two, whiff punish from Joe. Gonna get the wall combo, fat damage, big low. Go for mix? No.
Oh, he tried to go for a power crush once again there.
Yeah, just jabbed him out very safely. Ooh, but Joe taking the lead now in the set.
Round two. Fight.
All right, got the C planner, couple running twos
Ooh.
here. It's gonna be a lot of just forward movement with jackhammers. Oh my God.
Ooh.
They both did moves anticipating they would run into each other. And they were both just out of range.
See what he does here. Man, he's looking really good. Joe is definitely mixed things up here. He lands a big debugger there. Just a tip. Oh, and here comes Anakin with the low parry.
Yeah, nice low parry. He scouted that one out.
Oh, into the tackle. He's, man, just like that. Just like that. Anakin able to steal the round away. We're tied up on rounds here. This decisive final game between these two.
Anakin's been really good at basically getting that rage drive to always hit. No one's expecting it when he throws it out. One. Again. One, just the mid one this time. Oh! Held him up here.
Ooh! This is big. He's in rage now. Oh, the duck kick. Yo, and Anakin with the nice stuff with the size 45 boot.
Possible final round here. Anakin using JoeCrush's favorite move and punishes it like how JoeCrush would.
Yo, he baited him out for that. Gets the press at the wall. What's the mix?
Running two, nothing. Running two again. Side step two, back two. How many more twos can you throw out?
No way!
Two. How about that two?
Oh my goodness!
Screw it, just count the two. Who needs a two punch?
Cossack kicks!
Oh
no
my.
way!
Anakin's
Yo, he's feeling himself. He's having fun.
Trying to interrupt, but now Anakin's playing patient. JoeCrush trying to get a big counter hit.
Oh, that's gonna hit! Joe
nice
with the big pun, hit you with the big guns.
Oh, can he finish it?
One hit can do it. What's the mix? No way, don't go for it. Oh, he got stuffed. All that work, but Anakin still takes it.
Nice attempt from Joe, making, played it real solid, but Anakin, too strong of a player right there. I mean, when he starts counting down to two on you and you're winding it up, like,
he's feeling himself.
yeah.
He's definitely feeling
That's
himself.
rough too, because you're standing there, you're seeing one, you're thinking he can't even, no way, he can't wind up two.
Yeah, we will see Anakin later on today. He went undefeated throughout the group stage, but man, great stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, many players think that Anakin's probably one of the favorites to win. I think he guarantees himself a trip to Amsterdam now for the top three.
Yep.
But, he's still not in it yet. There's going to be a lot of different player matchups coming up soon.
Yeah, there's a very big difference between getting top three and getting a guaranteed spot in the finals. Because of course, third place will get a trip to Amsterdam, but only a spot into the LCQ. So that is huge.
And while being in the LCQ is sick, is tough. Ask any player that's played in any LCQ.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes the LCQ I feel like is crazier and maybe more pressure than even the big show. But I mean, again, it's crazy. But anyways, you guys can see the results and how we got here. In first place in Group B, we have Anakin. In second place, we have Ty. Those two players will be moving on. So it's going to be Joey Fury versus Anakin and Speed Kicks versus Ty in our top four.
Ooh, it's going to be crazy, man. I can't wait. You can see the bracket right here. And this is going to be leading up to the champion here. So Joey Fury, Anakin, Speed Kicks, and Ty. I think Joey and Anakin both have played at the World Finals before. Speed Kicks and Ty both, while they have entered and tried it, but never qualified. So this is a big one here.
Yep. And again, guys, make sure you guys follow us on all of the social accounts to keep up with the latest Tekken content. Of course, you guys can always check out the website, TekkenWorldTour.com. But on Facebook, you could go check us out on Tekken Americas, on the YouTube channel at BNE Esports, and of course on Twitter at Tekken, but also on BNE Esports. Follow the latest stuff happening with the Tekken World Tour.
Oh, man. I cannot believe